excited to share with you a beautiful message which is coming from the collective consciousness of the fifth dimension. As you all know, we have a collective as beings occupying this space of Earth. And the same way, each single formation which is occupying a certain space in the universe have their own collective consciousness. But together we form a collective consciousness. The first level of it, the first layer, is the collective consciousness of the fifth dimension, where we are actually about to transition now. And this is where this message comes from. And I'm so excited because it is actually related with the event and the upcoming portal now, which is on 9th of September 2018. This is probably going to be the most powerful portal we have experienced this year and that we will experience this year. Why is it so powerful? It will open for a few weeks and very intense energies will actually be pulled out from Earth, and we all can assist this process, and I'm going to share with you how we can do that. But first I want to share with you what I actually saw. I will go from continent by continent, how energies are there, and what I envisioned, because it was a channeled message through visualization, which I usually do. Visual is much more strong for me rather than hearing things, which Andre is stronger at. But I'm more into colors and seeing things. And so I'm gonna share with you what I actually saw. These energies that will actually release during this portal are going to be very dense. So very dense energies will be pulled out literally from the Earth with the help of the collective consciousness of the fifth dimension. The vibration of this collective consciousness that we are also taking part is actually what is going to pull out these let's say blockages from the Earth itself, and this will actually pull out blockages from all of us collectively. But we will feel these energies very intense. What I was messaged was that many of us can experience digestive issues. So what I would suggest is for all of you to, during this time, to focus on lighter foods. If you can go for a fruit juice fast even, or just fruit fasting, or something that will make you lighter and will not hinder your digestion during this time. This will actually help you to go through the whole process much easier and not feeling the whole pressure that we will experience. Literally what I saw is like this dark vibration which will be pulled from very deep layers from the Earth and will come up to the surface. So it will be a very intense transition. Actually, the portal itself is opening on during an amazing time, which we associate with the 999, because it will start on 9th of September, which is the 9th month also, and 2018, which is 1/8 at the end. 1 + 8 makes also 9, so this makes like 999. 9 itself is a very sacred number. it holds within all the other numbers from 1 to 8. So it is considered like the number of ending a period and signifying the beginning of something new, which we have been aiming to for such a long time now. And this collective effort that we have done is about to come to an end, but it actually will start a new beginning of something else, which we as collective will transform as well. Number 9 is not just a 9. If you turn it upside down, it becomes a 6. And many of you know that 666 is very well known as the number of the devil, or of the bad energies. Actually, what is happening is that those souls who have been trying to corrupt our whole collective and to slow down our awakening and transitioning, they have been using sacred symbols like the swastika, for example, as well, that Hitler used, and retorting them in a way so that they don't function the way they are supposed to be. Other examples for this is the pentagram. On many drawings you will see it upside down, with the head pointing down, which actually disrupts the energy as well and transforms a symbol which is to open a portal for supreme energies from the higher dimensions into something totally different. But we are about to put an end to all this, all of us. What I first did during this visualization is I went from continent to continent specifically to see the colors, which actually tells me which chakra they're at, like what they need to work more on. So Europe, I generally saw all in yellow. So here in Europe we are on the solar plexus. Asia is between the root and the sacral, but more to the sacral. Africa, surprisingly, almost is actually on the heart chakra, but there's still a lot of blockages there that need to be clear, even though it is already on the heart chakra. So there are some energies that need to be cleansed in the upcoming during the upcoming portal opening. North America, I saw a very interesting red and purple, which is the lowest and the highest chakra, which is root and crown, which means that the energies in North America are too much in opposition. There's a lot of polarity there that needs to be pulled out and taken to the surface so it can be released through the collective consciousness of the fifth dimension. So this is something definitely to work on, to let go of polarity, which means eliminate the dark and the light notion, energies notion idea, because ultimately both are just two different sides of the same thing. So as we transition, all dark energies will also transition. So let's help this process collectively for all of us, no matter what, because we will all benefit from it. We'll benefit from these darker souls, to also, and energies to also transition on a higher level. In South America, is pretty much like Europe there, very similar. So I saw solar plexus, um, and pretty much the same I saw for Hawaii. I specifically envisioned this time Hawaii because I had questions about it after my first vision about the event. Australia, on the other hand, is another very interesting case because I don't know if you remember when I made the first video about the event, but I said there that Australia will actually pass through the upcoming event very peacefully and harmonically. And now I saw it visually better why it is actually going to be like this. And the reason is that it is a very well expressed heart chakra there, and there's a small transition towards the throat chakra. Australia is really a very good place to be during this period, and I feel that the whole event for them will be a very beautiful transition and thing to experience, generally as collective. What I felt after envisioning all these colors is for all of us to make the process easier. We need all to focus on the heart chakra during this period. So if you are meditating, try to implement the green color as a visualization, or use meditation music with frequencies for the heart chakra, or a guided meditation which helps opening the heart chakra. And all this will strengthen us collectively, because it is very important to strengthen our collective consciousness. It is a very powerful channel through which we can actually transfer messages for the whole earth, and from there towards to the universe itself. This channel is actually used by those lower energy vibration souls who have been trying to corrupt our collective consciousness for centuries now, and they're very much aware of all these processes, and what they're doing, their most powerful tool is they have tapped in our collective consciousness, and they're spreading their messages through the collective consciousness. This is especially valid for North America, and that's why this polarity have increased to such an extent there. So what we can do is we can counter that, and we can transform it into the most beautiful message actually, and the most beautiful vibration to pass on through this channel. So if we all focused on envisioning the green color, or generally on opening the heart chakra, unblocking it, working on our own heart chakra, we're actually amplifying the collective heart chakra energy, which is what we are to balance right now. We are aiming there. As you saw, most of us have already transitioned to the solar plexus, and we are heading towards the heart chakra, as others have surpassed that. But the final result we want to achieve is to get to the heart chakra vibration collectively on earth. There is something else during this period that I saw, because it will be such a powerful transition of energies. There will be many souls, so it will be a more concentrated period perhaps of a time when souls will be leaving the earth, as per their decision, simply because they will not be able to catch up with this vibration, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're not a lower category souls than us or whatever. They're just a different vibration. So this is where it will start their move to a new place, which will serve them better for their development, so they can catch up with this collective vibration later on. But each one of us have their own path of how we grow, even though we are aiming the same results at the end. So if someone is at a different part of the journey, it's just a period that we also have passed through. So it makes very much sense that the universe's collective have created this space for them, so they can continue their development. Otherwise, it's pretty much like being in a class at school. I myself was in such a class, and the vibration was not very nice. It was really a total polarity between us. So it was either students that were very weak, or the other half were just super strong, and this was creating a very big disbalance in between, and we could not properly evolve eventually. So such a separation is not actually a separation. It is just providing better conditions for all of us as we are transitioning, are helping the transition of Earth itself to the higher, as they need a better place for themselves to continue growing, because otherwise they are actually blocked by us here, and it will be very difficult for them to continue their path in their journey. So that's pretty much the message. I didn't mention that actually there will be a new moon on the start of this portal, which is the new moon is in Virgo, and I remember it was a full or a new moon in Virgo, the period when I truly started like my awakening journey. So it really is a period of a new beginning, and let's focus on it. There will be a new video coming from Andre about the meditation. So if you experience difficulty how to meditate or whatever, he will try to help you with that, so we can all collectively grow and be in the most supreme vibration and energy ever. I love you all very much, and there will be many new things coming on our channel very soon. After we made a small pause, pretty much, we tried to take a small vacation for ourselves, but expect amazing stuff on our channel, which will actually assist this transition, because me and Andre, as Twin Flames, we are actually here to assist this transition, and we are infinitely grateful for this opportunity, and to all of you. And as I have my eyes closed now, I see the most beautiful creature soul ever, and this is not a coincidence. I love you very, very much, and we'll be with you very soon again. Namaste.